On today's video, we are going to talk about where the wealthy people live in the Woodlands, Texas. If you're looking for a luxury home, what villages are they in? What do the houses get? What kind of amenities come with these? So if you're looking to move to the Woodlands and you want a luxury home, this video is perfect for you. Now, we've talked about this before in some other videos, but the way the Woodlands is set up is that it is in 9 separate villages. And just about every single village is gonna have a variety of price points. And depending on the price point that you're in, today we're talking about luxury, is gonna be, in that $1 million and above price point. So whenever a lot of people think about moving to the Woodlands or they're looking up the Woodlands, they assume that every house is a luxury home, and that's just not the case. The average house right now, sold price for the last year, we'll call it, is about $600,000. So on today's video, we're gonna be focusing in on just that luxury lifestyle where the wealthy people live and look at the $1 million and above, but more specifically, the pockets in our community that have the $2, $3, up to $6 million homes. So to start us off, we are in the village of East Shore. Now, this is one of my favorite villages because of its location. We are really close to I-45. You're super close to Market Street, the Pavilion, and a lot of the fine dining and shopping that the Woodlands has to offer. I love the style of these homes. You're gonna get some amenities in this village or this little area that you're not gonna get in some of the other ones. So I pulled some data on each of these villages we're gonna talk about today, but to start us off here in East Shore, the average sales price for East Shore, which is kind of a little bit actually on the lower side of things, is $1.8 million. The average year built in this village was 2015. And our average price per square foot is actually about $450. Now, East Shore, like the other villages, has different tiers or different styles of homes. We've got more row houses. It kind of feels a little bit more New Orleans style. We've got some larger lots on the water, some super luxury homes. Again, those are $4, $5, $6 million there. We've got a little bit zero lot line back in View Cove. There are gonna be 3, 4 stories with a much smaller backyard. So while we were pulling this data, we also noticed that the average home square footage that was sold in the last year was about 4,000 square feet. But the lot size in this village was only 5,500 square feet. So the backyards here, you're basically trading location for lot size. So if you want something with a large backyard, this is not the village for you. But if you want something with great amenities, great access to all the amenities of the Woodlands, this is the one. Additionally, the HOA in this community is about $3,000 a year. And what that's paying for is additional upkeep for some increased amount of landscaping that you get. They have a private security guard that patrols East Shore. Now, East Shore is not gated like some of the other ones that we're gonna talk about. It is open to the public, but you do have amenities that are here specifically for East Shore residents. Behind me is kind of the crown jewel of East Shore. It is called Aria Island, which used to be called Mitchell Island. Now there's 25 half-acre or more home sites here, and they're just about all sold out. There's only one left. It's one of the larger lots, and it's on the market for $2.5 million. That's just the dirt. Now, this behind me is some of the most exclusive real estate in the Woodlands. They were bidding over asking for these lot sites. Now, the floor price for some of these lots was like $1.3 million. Again, that's just for the dirt. Now, they're gonna be like over 7,000 square foot homes, depending on the lot size. And for some of the larger lots, I would assume some of these homes are gonna reach the price points of $10 million. But a lot of them are never gonna hit the market because they're custom built houses. This is an exclusive part of the Woodlands, and I'm excited to see how it grows and how it develops and what it's gonna look like here in a couple of years. Our next stop is in this little enclave of luxury homes called the Woodlands Preserve. This little gated community started construction in 2014, 2015 by a local Houston builder named Frankel. They build a really great, super nice quality home, and you can see that in the increase of price per square foot in this little community. Now there's homes that are completed in 2015 that have recently sold, and there's custom ones that are being built right now. There's a couple lots left if this is where you wanted to be. We're still in Montgomery County. You've got some great views of little ponds and everything. There's not a ton of amenities in this, little enclave, but you do have a gated community, which is really nice. and a lot of the homes are of the same caliber. So the price per square foot here is gonna average about $433, and that's for the resale stuff. A lot of the new construction stuff is gonna be a little bit even higher than that. The average sales price was $2.3 million. The average square footage was over 5,000 square feet. And then what we're gonna start to see here and through the rest of these villages is that the lot size is gonna dramatically increase. So now we're up to 14,000 square feet or more, depending on the lot. So that's about a third of an acre for you to be able to, fit a large house with a 3-car garage. This is a great spot if you're looking for something a little bit more contemporary, maybe even a little bit more transitional. Frankel's a great builder, and I love the Woodlands Preserve. So whenever we think luxury and where the wealthy people live in the Woodlands, you're definitely gonna think about Carlton Woods. This is kind of the highest echelon of homes you're gonna find here in Carlton Woods. Now there's 2 locations to Carlton Woods. Behind me in the center of the Woodlands is gonna be the Nicholas location. There's also a second one that's located in Harris County. It's in the village of Creekside. It's Carlton Woods Creekside location. Both of them have ultimate luxury homes, right? There's 2 golf courses that are exclusive and have really high social memberships and equity memberships included, right? Here for this Carlton Woods, over the last year, actually in both Carlton Woods, the average sales price was $2.3 million. Our size of home is gonna get a little bit larger now. We're at 6,500 square feet, and the average lot size was over 25,000 square feet, which is almost half an acre or over half an acre for these lots. Now, the HOA dues for both of these are just under $5,000 a year, which really, whenever you factor in that you get a gated access into the community, you have patrolled security, you've got lots more landscaping that they upkeep, and the exclusivity of the golf course, it actually kind of makes sense, but it is an additional fee, and it's a super high end. I mean, whenever you have guests over, you have to be stopped, and they have to show they have a reservation to be able to access Carlton Woods. This again is the crown jewel of the Woodlands, and you're gonna find homes. Currently the most expensive house on the market in here is over $13 million. It is over 30,000 square feet. Now, in the last year, the most expensive home that sold here was $6.5 million. So the $13 million one is probably the largest house in the Woodlands, but the $6.5 million is just to show you that there are an unbelievable quality of homes here located in Carlton Woods. Hey, if you're getting value from our channel, be sure to subscribe so you can hang out with me as we explore the Woodlands, Texas. Now, let's get back to the video and look at some awesome houses. So as we make our way through the Woodlands and onto the next destination, we're gonna stop through one of these really unique neighborhoods where we do see a lot of luxury homes. It's called Hollymead, and it's in the village of Cochran's Crossing. And something unique that's happening in this neighborhood, again, we've got wide streets, some houses have gates in front of them, is that people are actually purchasing these homes for over $1 million, tearing them down and building $4-5 million houses. In fact, we're gonna show you an article of a home that just sold, and it is beautiful on the inside. This is happening not only in Cochran's Crossing for these unique homes and these unique lots, but also in Grogan's Mill. Part of our real estate team is that we actually purchase some of these houses on the golf course or places and tear them down and build modern, new, contemporary houses. And the Woodlands is really welcoming to that. And so if you're interested in something like that, that's a unique property, reach out to our team. But these little enclaves and these special little communities are gonna be one-of-a-kind properties on estate lots with epic views of the golf course or of ponds, and especially the ones that are brand new are really, really cool. So right now we are in the village of Sterling Ridge, which is a little bit more west towards the back of the Woodlands. And something I want to talk about is not every single luxury home or where the wealthy people live is going to be behind some big gated community and have a big HOA and it's going to feel pretentious or exclusive. In my opinion, luxury homes in the Woodlands are at the $1 million and above price point. And so yes, you're gonna get the areas that are exclusive and have the gates and have additional HOAs. But a really nice benefit of the Woodlands is the majority of the homes, most all the houses, do not have homeowners associations. And so in each village, you're gonna have sections that are, focused and accommodate a little bit higher of a price point For example, Sterling Ridge is gonna have possibly the widest selection of homes over $1 million, and you're just gonna be in a neighborhood of similar homes, right, at similar price points. So to talk about price per square foot and the details of that, for Sterling Ridge, or really for the Woodlands in general, over $1 million, the price per square foot is just about $300 a square foot. The average house size was about 5,000 square feet, and the price was $1.4 million. The lot size was 14,000 square feet, 14 to 18,000 square feet. So you're at like a quarter of an acre. You're gonna get a media room and a pool and a designated office, probably a 3-car garage for all of that. Some of those homes are gonna maybe be on the golf course and charge a little bit more demand for that. Some are gonna have, a bigger lot, or they're gonna be in cul-de-sacs. And so depending on what you're looking for, or how exclusive you wanna be, the Woodlands has that in the luxury market. So a lot of these villages we've already looked at are built in 2015 or 2010. But if we want to talk about the old money of the Woodlands, or kind of the classic wealthy lifestyle, we got to look at Gormans Point. Now, this community is a little bit more reserved and exclusive than others because it's a little bit more remote. These lot sizes are going to be over an acre. Now, a lot of these homes are built in the 80s, some in the 70s, even 90s, and are needing updates. So if the homes are coming on the market, they're definitely needing renovations. They may have been the original owner, and they're a little dated inside, but man, the lot is irreplaceable. You've got a lot of big natural trees on the property. It's a really, really cool neighborhood. It's not gated, but it is monitored by security, and a lot of the homes do have gates in front of them, adding that additional privacy layer. So if you were to ask me which luxury community would I want to live in, I'd probably off the bat say East Shore. Based on its location, I kind of like the simple lifestyle. I don't have to worry much about the backyard, but there aren't many houses that come on the market, and it is super competitive. So it'd be hard to pull me away from Sterling Ridge, where there's a lot more variety and availability. I could maybe find, the right house in the right neighborhood at the right price point, and then maybe add my own, personal touches to it. No matter your price point, as always, our team would love to be your real estate resource of choice. So no matter what you're looking for in the Woodlands, Texas, if you're gonna be moving here or wanting to buy a house, reach out to our team. Our contact information is gonna be down below. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you on the next video.